What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Trey Sense here. Got a little cologne review, a little discussion. First of all, let's get to my scent of the day. It is Michael Jordan Power. I'm going to give myself a little spray here if I can find a nozzle. A little spray on the head. Ah, that feels good. This is whether it's direct or indirect, this is a clone of 1 million. Very, very similar to 1 million. Sweet, spicy, strong, bold, standout fragrance. I think it's better than Cuba Royal. I think it's stronger than Cuba Royal. Cuba Royal is a little bit smoother, but for the money, I would rather have this one. And notice something, guys. If I tell you about a cheapie, I'm rocking it. I wear it. I don't just tell you about cologne unless I'm just getting them and the bottle not be, have some dent in it. That bad boy's been used. I like the fragrances. Jordan has a nice house of cologne. It's more than just Michael Jordan Legend. There's several fragrances in that house that I think smell pretty good. You should check them all out. Do some research. Check them out. If you want me to review them, we can talk about it, and I may just do a review on the whole house or what I have from the house. Okay. Moving along to the reason that I'm doing this review or this video. Fragrances that are female fragrances are for women that I think men could wear. This one right here is one. This is Elizabeth Arden. Got the bottle backwards. Elizabeth Arden Green Tea. And this sucker right here is just fresh. It's not too sweet. It's not too fresh, but it has a very cool, calming effect. If it's extremely hot outside and you took your nice shower and sprayed this on, you would feel real good. Projection on it is only about 1.5 hours. Longevity, maybe 4 hours. But it's a very inexpensive fragrance. Maybe $10. And she has several from this house. I mean, there's not several from this house. What am I trying to say? There's several flankers to this. Or I don't know, not even sure which one is the original, but there's like green tea and bamboo, honey nectar, straw. I mean, you name it, and there's probably about 15. There's more of these than there are curves in the world. But this one right here, I think, is one that a guy could wear easily because it's just so fresh, clean, and uplifting. Not to sound like Outkast, but it's so fresh and so clean. Very light, very airy, just cooling, a cool, calming effect. All right, the next one, I'm not that big of a fan of for a guy, but I've seen other reviewers do it. My wife has it, so I just thought I would talk about it. And that's Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue for her. It's not a bad smelling fragrance. And I could definitely see some masculinity in it and why some guys would wear it. Personally, it's not for me. I don't particularly care for it on a man. It smells good on my lady, but I don't particularly care for it. And part of the reason why I don't wear it is because I have these. This is the old school formulation. Notice the difference. Hold on, my battery again. All right, notice the difference in the caps. This is the old school formulation with that rubbery dark cap, and this is the new school with that purplish, whatever color it is, cap. They both smell nice. This one is far superior, though. Projection is longer, longevity is longer, overall smell is longer. The dry down is just amazing, just clean. This right here is just a amazing clean fragrance. This version of it is not bad. It's not a bad fragrance either, but it's not what this one was, which is why a lot of guys, pick up this one, but I just can't do that. It's just something about this one that I don't really like, but since other reviewers are talking about it, I thought I would bring it to the forefront and tell you about it. You may like it. You may want to try it and get your hands on it. I see a lot of guys do wear this. It's not for me, but, But if I didn't have one of these, I would wear that. All right. The last one, and I'm going to be honest with you. This is one of my wife's favorite perfumes. It's one of my favorite perfumes to smell on her. And it is Fancy Love by Jessica Simpson. I understand this bottle is ugly, and it is definitely a woman's bottle with this Disney World looking glass top on it or whatever, plastic top. But I'm going to tell you something. This stuff smells good, especially in the dry down. And I'm going to tell you something else. A lot of times we may go to a baseball game and it's hot. It starts at 7:30, and it's hot outside. She can put this on and spray it in her hair, and this stuff stays on all day. I'm talking beast mode. I'm talking 10, 12 hours of longevity with 3 or 4 hours of push. And what this smells like your typical male gourmand. It's just what it is. I wish I could tell you a fragrance that it directly reminded me of, but it's just sweet, sweet, syrupy. Now, you may be saying, okay, Trey, you're losing it. Jessica Simpson, honestly, the note breakdown in this is just like a male fragrance. In the top half, you have bergamot as one of the notes listed. The mid is where it gets a little feminine because it's all florals. It's about 6 different flowers listed in the mid as notes. But the base, I saw patchouli, I saw musk, I saw amber. It was one more. I think it was wood, some type of woods. Yeah, that's what it was. Woods, patchouli, woods, patchouli, musk, and amber. Those are the base notes. That's a male fragrance. Those florals is what make it even a little bit feminine. But at best, this should have been unisex. But it's a nice fragrance. When you smell it to the nose, it does smell a little bit feminine because it is a female's fragrance. It is for the ladies. But if you let that bad boy dry down, it's going to stay on you all day. And you're going to get a fragrance that's very sweet, very gourmandy. Again, that's Jessica Simpson, Fancy Love. All right, guys. I know this was a little bit off the subject topic or a little bit different of a review, but, we got to step outside of the box sometimes, and just talk about fragrances because, honestly, if it smells good, what difference does it make if it's for a man or a woman? The bottom line is you like the way it smells or the way it performs, and that's that. These are just some that I thought smell good. I'm going to show you one more time. It's Jessica Simpson, Fancy Love, very sweet, very gourmandish. Dolce & Gabbana, light blue. Just a sweet, sweet, fragrance. Like I said, I see a lot of other reviewers talking about it, so whatever. Elizabeth Arden green tea. Very sweet, very refreshing, very clean, just refreshing is what this is. It's just refreshing. It's like after a long day, you jump in the shower and you stick your head under that water and you get that rush. That's what this is. Nice, cool, refreshing. All right, and again, the scent of the day was Michael Jordan Power. Very similar to Paco Rabanne 1 million. All right, guys. Like, share, and subscribe. If you have any familiarity with any of these fragrances, we can talk about them. If you got some fragrances that are unisex or that are made for women that you think a man could wear, let me know about them. Let's talk about them, Hey, that's how we learn, right? All right, guys. Like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for tuning in. Until next time, peace. Have a good day, y'all.